Hello future teachers, welcome back to B.Ed Entrance Hub. Today we are diving deep into session 2, Teaching Aptitude. The session carries 20 marks and if you understand the teacher's mindset, you can score a perfect 20 out of 20 marks. So, we are covering 20 MCQs on the latest 2026 syllabus covering classroom management, ethics and digital teaching. So the first question is, which of the following is the most important trait for a teacher to possess when dealing with individual differences in a classroom? Answers. Options are A. Strict adherence to a single teaching style, flexibility in teaching methods to suit diverse needs, giving the same homework to every student regardless of ability, or D. Focusing only on the high performing students. You can guess your answer. So answer is individual differences. Think think of it like a garden. Every plant needs a different amount of water. As a teacher, you must be flexible with your method to help every plant grow. So flexibility in teaching methods to suit diverse needs. Answer is B. Next, second question. To create a positive learning environment, a teacher should primarily use fear and strict punishment to maintain silence. B. Encourage student participation and value their opinions. C. Focus only on completing the syllabus on time. D. Minimize interaction between students. So, positive learning environment. A classroom isn't a jail. When we encourage students to speak, they feel safe, and a safe mind is learning mind. So, answer is B. Encourage student participation and value their opinion. Next, third question. Ethics and value in teaching applies. Ethics and values in teaching apply. Favoritism, role model, academic marks only, or D. Personal problems. You can guess your answer here. You are the mirror. If you want your student to be honest, you must be the first role model. Answer is B. Role model. Third is completed. Now fourth question is, which type of test measure manual dexterity? So verbal, non-verbal, C. Performance, D. Written. So if I want to know if you can drive, I don't give you a written test. I watch you drive. That is a performance test measuring real skill. So answer is C. Performance. Next question is, key feature of online teaching is A. Physical classroom, B. Synchronous and asynchronous, C. Limited resources, D. No interaction. So digital learning is amazing because it's flexible. So you can join me live now, synchronous, or watch the recording later, asynchronous. So answer is B. Next, primary purpose of a workbook. Primary purpose of a workbook. A. Replace textbook. B. Practice and apply. C. Decorative item. D. Reduce teacher work. So it's easy to guess. If the textbook is the lesson, the workbook is the practice ground. It's where students apply what they have learned. Practice and apply. Answer is B. Practice and apply. Next, seventh question. Effective classroom management is achieved when A. Shouting, B. Establish routines and engage, C. Allow anything, D. Stop teaching. So, classroom management. The secret to a quiet class isn't shouting, it's engagement. If students are busy with a fun activity, they won't have time to misbehave. So, answer is establish routines and engagement. ठीक है? So answer is B. Now, eighth question is factor that most significantly enhances engagement. A. Long lectures. B. Interactive TLRs. C. Dim lighting. D. Discourage questions. So, student engagement. Here they are asking student engagement. Why do you love movies? Because they are visual. Using interactive resources like charts and videos make your lesson blockbuster for students. So, interactive TLRs. Answer is B. Now, ninth question. Nature of teaching is best described as A. Mechanical, B. Dynamic social process, C. One way, D. No training. Nature of teaching. So, teaching isn't just dumping into information into a brain. It's a social interaction. It's a conversation between a teacher and a student. So, what will be the answer? Answer is B. Dynamic social process. Hope you get this. Next, 10th question. Study habits, skills developed when study harder, teach note taking, time management, do homework, ignore preparation. So here study habits. They are asking about study habits. Don't just tell them to study. Show them how teaching note taking is like giving them the tools to build their own house of knowledge. So teach note taking time management. Answer is B. So next question is we are going to see 11th question. The question is which of the following is considered the core purpose of communication for a teacher? Here communication purpose they are asking about purpose of communication. Question options are directing student to sit quietly, sharing personal life stories, facilitating clear understanding of concept, D. Reading from a script in a monotone. So here, if I speak and you don't understand, I haven't thought anything. The goal is always clear understanding, not just finishing the speech. So answer is C. Facilitating clear understanding of concept. Next, 12th question. In the context of numeracy proficiency, what should a teacher primarily emphasize? Numeracy proficiency. Just think about this. A. Memorization of mathematical formulas. B. Developing understanding of number concept. C. Solving problems as quickly as possible. D. Reading about historical max figures. Here, max isn't a magic trick to memorize. It's about logic. We want students to understand why 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, not just repeat it. So, answer is B. Developing understanding of number concepts. Next, 13th question. Which action best demonstrate a teacher's proficiency in adaptability? A. Insisting on a rigid lesson plan regardless of students' grasps. B. Challenging teaching strategies based on student feedbacks. Disregarding new technology as unnecessary. D. Refusing to attend professional development workshops. Here, interest in teaching. Here is adaptability. Which action best demonstrates a teacher proficiency in adaptability? So, if the bridge is broken, you find another way to cross. If a lesson isn't working, change your strategy immediately to help your students. Changing teaching strategies based on students' feedback. This is the 13th answer. Next, 14th. How is a teacher's high level of professional interest most clearly displayed? So, what Here is asking uh, interest in teaching. How is teachers' high level of professional interest most clearly displayed? Options are completing only required administrative duties, B. Actively seeking feedback and mentoring, C. Complaining frequently about the student load, D. Reading non educational novels in class. So, a great teacher is also a great student. We show our passion by seeking feedback and always trying to improve ourselves. So, answer is B. Actively seeking feedback and mentoring. Next, 15th question. In a student centric learning environment, who holds primary responsibility for active learning? Who hold primary responsibility for active learning? Here options are school administrator, B. the subject matter teachers, C. the individual learner, D. the government education department. Here student centric learning. In this classroom, the learner is the captain. I am just the navigator. They take responsibility for their own journey. So answer is C, the individual learner. Now, question 16th, which scenario creates a problematic dynamic for student engagement? You can think of this answer. A, collaborative group work. B, clear learning objective shared. C, teacher frequently cutting students off. D, variety in teaching aids used. So, classroom dynamic. The textbook, when you cut a student off, you close a door. To keep the energy high, we must listen more and talk less. So, answer is C, teacher frequently cutting student off. Now, 17th question. What is the primary function of a textbook in a modern classroom? A. As the sole source of all knowledge to replace active learning activities. C. As a foundational resource and guide. D. To limit students' critical thinking. Here, the textbook is a map, but you are the guide. Don't just read the map, take the student on the actual hike. So, answer is C, as a foundational resource and guide. Now, question 18th. Which method provides a comprehensive assessment of a student's skills over time? A. Single standardized final exam. B. Multiple choice quick quizzes. C. A developmental student portfolio. D. Random oral questioning. So here answer is C. A developmental student portfolio. A single exam is just a snapshot. A portfolio is like a movie. It shows the whole story of a student progress over time, over year time, or whatever the over time progress. So answer is C. Next question, 19th question. Professional ethics require a teacher to maintain which type of relationship with students? A. Purely social friendship. B. A distant detached authority. C. Professional yet supportive boundaries. D. Favoring high achieving learners. So here, be friendly but don't be buddy. We must maintain supportive boundaries to keep the respect and focus on learning. So answer is C, professional yet supportive boundaries. Next, 20th and last question. What is the primary benefit of a teacher engaging in self-reflection? A. Completing administrative logs. B. Identifying areas for professional growth. C. Comparing themselves to. D. Justifying current teaching method. So here, at the end of the day, ask yourself what went well. This reflection is the only way we grow. from good teachers to great ones. So answer is B. Identifying areas for professional growth. So these are our 20 MCQs. Hope this help you to crack your B.Ed entrance exam. Thank you so much.